Flames scorched roughly 100 acres in Monona, sparking a massive slowdown on the Beltline.
Strong winds, dry brush, and blowing smoke made for a stressful evening commute and an even bigger headache for firefighters. The night team's Andy Choi has continuing coverage of this afternoon's fire live from our news center. Andy?
Firefighters put the blaze to rest just after 6 this evening. Hours before then, as crews shut down the Beltline, drivers were finding every which way to avoid the heavy smoke and find their way home. Gridlocked on nearly every alternate route of the Beltline highway, even drivers from miles away knew smoke on the horizon meant something serious.
When I was at work, I noticed the Beltline was starting to close down, and all of a sudden I looked behind me and there's a big cloud of smoke. About 15 minutes later, ashes started coming down.
This marsh has burned this way before, years ago, and it's a difficult location because we've only got 1 or 2 access points.
Firefighters used all-terrain vehicles to battle the blaze, covering roughly 100 undulating acres of dry, burning brush.
Even though we have had some rain lately, it's high grass. It stays fairly dry. The area is very marshy, but once the fire gets on top, it rolls through this dry grass.
Businesses worried the speed of the blaze put nearby buildings in jeopardy.
It would have been bad because it's like we have a lot of books, library books, and we just bind stuff for anyone, print stuff. So it's like we're full of paper there.
As the fire finally slowed down and Beltline traffic picked back up, investigators continue to search for a cause, and they haven't ruled out the possibility of an inadvertent flick of a cigarette wrist.
From the location, to me, that's what it would appear to be, but without further investigation, I can't say one way or the other whether it was or not.
Elaborating on the possibility of a cigarette starting this blaze, Monona Fire Chief Scott Sullivan says he can recall at least one similar fire in that marsh started from someone flicking a cigarette into that dry brush. But again, at this point, no determination of a cause just yet.
All right, Andy Choi then from the night team reporting tonight. Thanks, Andy.